Hello everybody, it's Wattles and welcome to Minecraft 3D. So, every year, Mojang, or the Minecraft devs, always pull an April Fool's prank. Minecraft 3D is the unreleased or released award-winning version of Minecraft from 1994 that probably didn't exist at all. Basically, this is Mojang's 2019 April Fool's prank. Today we're going to take a look at it because it's actually pretty cool. If you enjoy the video, drop a like and subscribe, and also, I do have a Twitch where I live stream twice a week from my fan server, and I actually live streamed checking this out on April Fool's Day, so definitely go drop a follow over there. It's free if you like what I do. But here we are on the main menu. We have the unregistered version. This is Minecraft 3D Shareware version 1.34. So we have a few buttons here. Of course, this is just the accessibility settings, and then the language toggle, pretty much the same thing. Options are all the same. We have different noises though, as you can probably hear there. And then this button, so modem play, trademark, blip blop, nudge, and that's it. The button doesn't do anything else. So then we really only have one choice here, and that is select episode. So here we go. We need the registered version to play all of this, like removing Herobrine and not just the Enderman, knee deep in lava, and all these worlds are yours except. So we can't play any of those. We can only play the player is you, and now we have 5 difficulty settings. That's right, back in 1994, I guess there were 5 difficulty settings. So let's play Hello Noobville, and then the world is going to load up, of course. This is all retro themed, like Sega and Doom and, you know, old 90s classics. Here we have this. So first, you know, we load up the world and we have this. Minecraft Shareware. Please consider registering the game to gain access to full episodes and all weapons. So we don't have all weapons unlocked. And if we press registration form, we get this. So, yep, we can actually order Minecraft, and this is how we would do it. And, yep, there's the registration form. But we'll just hit continue playing so we can play. So here we go. We have a completely different bottom UI bar. The frame rate is set at like a smooth 5 FPS or something crazy. It's like a slideshow. It's pretty slow, and it's not my computer. It's just how it runs. And look at this. In third person, yep, it's a little different. The controls are funny, but honestly, I kind of like the UI at the bottom. Is that weird of me to say? Now, you know, I have all of these items, and that's because no matter, oh yeah, this pops up every few minutes too, or a few seconds, and you have to hit enter to keep going, or you can't do anything. But there's only one save file with this world, and that is the one you're seeing here. No matter what difficulty we choose, we have the same world, and the progress is saved over. So all the progress that I have is stuff that I actually found on stream. Now, you know, you would look at this inventory and say, wow, this is like pretty crazy loot, like diamond chestplate and you know, well, basically a full diamond armor and everything, and potions, including an uncraftable potion, crossbows and everything. But yeah, actually all of this loot comes from these barrels over here that spawn all around the world. And I think the spawning is kind of randomized. So if we open this up, then we'll find some armor, right? And we'll take it all, and then explosion. And if you don't take everything, so let's say we're leaving the helmet, you get this. Yep. A non-stop, and here we go, enter. You get a non-stop noise. Now, the sheep are, of course, beautifully 3D, as the dev page describes them, or beautifully 2D. Yep. That's something, and that kind of goes for all of the animals in this world. They look 3D, but they're not. It's a trick. You can ride the horses and tame them. Let's I guess we don't need the seeds, and here we go. Okay, so if we climb on the horse, yep, we can do that. That's all the same. That all works the same. And of course, you can run around it and break things. But the sounds have been retroified. I absolutely love this old bit sound. That's really, really, really cool. But let's actually store some of our stuff and take a look around the world. So we'll use this thing. Here's a red key. Yeah, there's keys, but we'll get into that in a minute. So yeah, there are these things called keys that I actually have no clue as to what they do. I explored on stream a little bit and couldn't really find anything in the world where I would use these keys, but there's a blue key, a red key, and a yellow key. Also, take a look at this crossbow. This is BFC 9000, and it has multi-shot 4, which is not a thing in default Minecraft. Take a look at that bottom bar, too. I actually really like that perspective there in the middle, but... yep. I had kind of charged it up already, and let's see. Let's just shoot. There we go. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 or so arrows, maybe. Yeah. Little crazy. And this is also 1.14 Minecraft. Of course, we have, the crossbow, and then we have the cornflowers over here, which is really, really cool. Now, I think this is going to be the same seed, no matter what. Like, if I had loaded up the world and, differently or whatever, it would be the same exact world. The spawn is actually right over here, where that... Oh, is that a chest? Oh, I've never seen this before. This is news. Is this just a starting chest here? I think it is. Yep, that's just day 2. It's day 2 now. Yeah, I think this is just some generic starting chest. No clue what that's all about. But there is a shipwreck, actually, right over... I think it was over here somewhere that we found, and... I didn't take any of the loot. It's kind of cool. So let's go ahead, or it might be 2. It might be 2 conjoined shipwrecks. I'm not too sure, but anyway, swimming is the same. You can swim, and yep, right here, bottle of enchanting, and then tons of iron and emeralds and lapis, which is really, really cool. But I still haven't shown you the coolest thing. Now, at nighttime, it gets really... Oh, hey. A wandering trader. I've been in the world long enough, and I guess one of these guys spawned, but it's nighttime, so he's invisible. It should be right there. Aha. So we get coral and dyes, and that's cool. But yeah, nighttime gets really, really dark. Super, super pretty sunset, though. I love the shading that goes on in these old games. But we're gonna go ahead and sleep to skip the night. I of course crafted the bed just like you normally would. There's normal crafting. There's normal, tree punching. Pretty much everything is the same. The graphics are just old looking, which is really, really cool. The keys don't really seem to do anything. They're just like either reskinned items or completely new items. I'm not too sure really, yeah, like what they do or anything like that. Like I mentioned, I did run around in the world for quite some time, and I couldn't find anything or anywhere to use these keys, actually. So we kind of exist on a little bit of an island here. It's not entirely an island. There is a swamp over here that goes into like a mountain biome, but for the most part, it's an island, right? Just running around, I guess bullying the cows, killing them. Now, we do have some commands in here as well, but it seems like a smaller list of commands. Let's try help and see what that gives us. Just kind of the normal thing I see. Okay, there's the seed, and for the most part, yep, the commands are just pretty much the same. Now, the thing that is really, really cool in here is the music. I've been waiting around for a little while to hear the music, but nothing quite yet. So I think we might actually go ahead and up the difficulty now. So if we save and quit to title, we're sent back to the main menu, select episode, player is you again, and I guess we'll go on nightmare mode. But not for long, because you'll see very, very fast that it's kind of crazy. So the beef thing that was next to my head, or it is next to my head, is the hunger bar. And we can actually eat, and yep, we're just taking damage. And the damage is actually wearing down our armor too. So yeah, it's really hard. Yeah, I don't even know why I'm taking damage. Like, no matter what you do, you take damage. So we're going to quit that and not die and go back to something more in the middle. We'll go with the lemon curry one, which is actually the one that I went on stream as well. So it seems like really in the different difficulties, oh, the music. Oh, listen to the music, guys. It's amazing. It's all like retroified and bit and just amazing. That's amazing. I could let it play all day long and just sit here and listen to it. Like, no joke. Like, it's amazing. It's so good sounding. And yeah, I love it. I'm going to have to look through the files and see if I can find those sound files because, yeah, just overall amazing. I love this retro sounding music and everything like that. But anyways, the difficulties. So on that lowest one, it seems that I take no hunger like damage. Like my hunger is just always full, like on easy difficulty or whichever. And yeah, and then on the crazy hard one, I'm constantly taking damage for some reason. And yeah. But I think pretty much aside from what we've seen so far, this is all pretty much the same Minecraft, just completely reskinned. Do you know of a use for the keys? If you do, definitely tell me down below. And you know, I need to get better at saying it, but remember, if you're enjoying the video, drop a like and subscribe. But anyways, before we go, I would like to show you the crafting just a little bit. So, you know, standard crafting. We get a log from a tree, and then we have a crafting table, we throw it down, and of course, the book is here and everything cool like that. I haven't seen the keys in any of these menus anywhere, so they're not a craftable item, whatever they are. And yeah, all of the crafting is pretty much exactly the same, it seems, as it normally would be. But that actually just about wraps up Mojang's 2019 April Fool's joke, at least as far as I can figure things out. Like I said, do you know what the keys are for? If you do, tell me down below. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, and please do remember to subscribe. Overall, this is just really cool, and the cinematic mode smooths everything out like crazy. It's really, it's different. I honestly really love how Mojang does these April Fool's jokes. But that's just about it. So, I hope you enjoyed. My name is WATTLES, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.